as I was saying before the camera shut off, has an automatic shut off. I do have some repeats in here. I don't know if it was because my mother and I were making pages at the same time and didn't realize we were using the same obits or what happened. There are articles and obits in here. Some other fun things like a baby announcement. We had a ball making this. This was my grandmother's first cousin. His daughter, both of his daughters, are still dear friends of mine. He was the first letter carrier and #1 in North Kingstown, Rhode Island. So that's pretty cool. I also had, it's funny, youth held on probation, held in threat to girl's dad, and then this is man surrenders in break case. And see what I did? I created a jail book. Same kid, by the way. He had some trouble when he was young. The kid, not Frank. Right here. Word has been received here of the death in Boston, Mass. Of Eunice Peel, a former resident. She leaves her mother. Now, okay, we have this. And we looked everywhere in Boston. We found nothing. We found it in the New Jersey, Pennsylvania funeral records. That she died in Pennsylvania. Now, why New Jersey, Pennsylvania? Well, because they're like this. Geographically. So, and, you know, there are little articles about people's trips and stuff, because back in the day, there was more of a society feel to the newspaper. They had a society page. One of my grandfather's first cousins was actually a society editor. It's sort of the gossip column of the day. It says, oh, Mr. and Mrs. So-and-so went on a trip to wherever, and they'll be back on this date. Or, Mr. So-and-so went away, and he came back on this date today. Mrs. So-and-so has taken ill and taken to her bed. Or Mrs. So-and-so has taken ill and is in the hospital, or whatever. It was all in the newspaper back in those days. So it's fun to look at that. And that's some of the things that are in here. It's not all obituaries. Here is Sarah Wilson Lidner. She was only 45 when she died. She was the sister to my great-grandfather. Now, interestingly, in the obituaries for these siblings, I don't know if it was because they were from Northern Ireland or what the heck was going on, but the girls' obituaries included all their sisters and not their brothers, and the boys' obituaries, vice versa, included all their brothers but not their sisters. Don't understand it. I even put like World War I next to these two. Two of my uncles. Ugh. George Willis. Let me take that out. On the right hand side of the screen, and James Wilson on the, oh no, you know what? It's the opposite. It's going to be James Wilson on the right hand side of the screen, and Willis on this side of the screen. George Willis on this side of the screen. Well, George is actually my great uncle. Actually, so was James. They were my dad's uncles. And they both served in World War I. In fact, James served in both World War I and World War II. And I wanted to show you my autographs, because I cannot find my autograph book at this moment. What I'm going to do is show you the ones I have hanging up. let me take you off here. First thing I'm going to do is show you, what did I do? Okay, I didn't do anything. This one, which I'm going to have to pull in for. This is special because it was from my dad. It's Bobby Orr. It's a very famous play, and they won the Stanley Cup in 72. My father was always a big hockey fan. So this is Carol Burnett. I cannot believe that the gentleman at the post office had no idea who she was. Whoa. Wow, there's glare on that. That is Alex Debagorsky. He's an ice road trucker, or was. He may be retired now. We're friends on Facebook. Nice man. Really nice man. He actually called me. I had written a letter, there you go, to his son's webpage for him, and he wrote, and he told his son to get my phone number. So he did, and one day, back on Alex, we were stripping beds as a family, sheets everywhere, you know, doing laundry, that kind of stuff. And the phone rang. I answered it, and holy cow, if it wasn't Alex Debagorsky. The sweetest man ever. Okay, this one's got a lot of glare also. This is Roddy Piper. I don't know why I'm getting so much glare. Okay, you can see the autograph. There's his face. That's very special. His agent actually got that for me. And this, Dick Van Dyke. Also very special. These people are special too, they're just not famous. That's my dad. Whoops. And my auntie. My auntie is still with us. She's in her 80s. That's my mom. High school. She can even imagine that. Whoa. Sorry, I don't mean to make you sick. But like I said, that's mom in high school. That's crazy. This is a picture that I talked about briefly, having blocked on my Facebook because of this. It's so stupid that people will take these, but I want to tell you who everybody is. In the middle is Grandma. That's Grammy Wilson. There we go. Okay, this, Lisa May, Richie Ball, Normandy, that's the daughter of the lady you saw over there. Dennis, me, David, Renee, and Lisa. Oh, I already told you Lisa. All sitting around our grandmother. This is my natural grandfather in his World War II MP's uniform. My mother made this. I'm going to have to zoom in order to show it to you, but whoops, I'm going the wrong way. But my mother actually made this, which is amazing. She never saw herself as very good at much of anything, but I think that's amazing. That's why I have always kept it on my wall for as long as I can remember. There are more autographs actually. Well, there's one out here. Right here. It's Ric Flair. Okay, you can see this part. There's Ric Flair, and the autograph is in the audience right here. And it's actually hand numbered. He hand numbered it. It's number, I wish I could see it, but oh, here it is, 450 out of 1100. So, I also have collectible sports stuff. This was my dad's. Yes, it's a repop, but it's actually legitimately signed by Hank Aaron. Twice. It's signed up there, and then he signed it Henry Aaron down here, and hand numbered it, and it says 1305 of 1954, because that was the year that it happened, that he became the... Oh no, that wasn't when he hit his home runs. That was his rookie year, 1954. The year my mother was born. So that's pretty special. I had one for my dad. This is not... Oops. This is Christy Mathewson. Dad liked him. I don't know a lot of... Oh no, that's Casey Stengel. I'm sorry. There is a Christy Mathewson around here somewhere. This is Casey Stengel. It is a repop autograph. It's not real. Oh, here's me with my grandmother and George. These are my natural great-grandparents on my mother's side. The natural grandfather I showed you, also on my mother's side. These are from my trip. Since I wasn't vlogging yet then. But these are some of the things that we did on my trip. It's so cool. That's in the caverns. That's hard to see. This, oopsie, is the Lac du Saint-Sacrement boat, like George Steamboat Society. Now, I have a 6th grade diploma. That's right, a 6th grade diploma. That's my high school diploma. I keep them both on my wall. I'm very proud of them. This was given to me from my mom. If you know what this is, I was not able to research it very well online. Please let me know, because it's awesome. That's my mom's memorial photo, and that's another photo of her dad. I will show you, if I'm not boring you too much. What are we at? 12 minutes. We're good. These are my great aunts and uncles. Let me... There. I took down the glare. My great aunts and uncles. The ones that were alive. This is Uncle Ronald, Grammy, Auntie Maud, and Uncle Frank. This is all family. My biggest puzzle is right here. That is my great-grandmother, Patience Burgess Wilson. My biggest puzzle. There is my mother's mother again. That's with my cousin when he was a baby. That is the man I knew as my grandfather, the man who raised my mother. And that's them again, very young. I don't know what's going on over here in this corner. I don't know what's going on, like I said, in that bottom left corner, but this is more family at a wedding. That's Mom and Dad. This is from my dream night that I talked about in the Cancer Journey video. Diane gave this to Mom. I think I finally got this thing charged, which is good. There's more pictures over here. There's another autograph over here, actually. It's, Jack Hanna. And his autograph is right there. And he's got a lemur on his shoulder. And a leopard over there next to him. Careful, the leopard doesn't eat the lemur. These are pictures of my dad and his brothers. Again, this is another diamond painting. Diane and I both did this one. Each did one of it. This is, whoops, let me go. Whoopsie. There we go. As I started to tell you in the original vlog, is my calendar, where I keep all my cases organized and everything. Still have last year's, which was the sloth calendar. Couldn't find that one this year for some reason. And as I mentioned, Also, these are both diamond paintings. This is my desk. It looks a little messy at the moment because I just printed out some genealogy and getting a new camera with a beautiful built-in microphone. So I don't need that thing. Hopefully you can hear me because this thing has a very directional microphone. This is where I take notes on cases that I want to look up when I'm watching videos. If I want to research a case myself, then come over here and I will show you what's going on here. Let me move the paper. That's just computer paper. That can be moved. Okay. And a charger. Okay. This is personal, financial, all kinds of boring records, financial, medical, all sorts of things. And these two are all of my cases. This one here has all the most recent cases. And this, which I tried to show, there we go, is for Kid Missing Radio. As you can see at the top, I can do the page number, I can do it's this case, it's this date, it's this guest, and down on the side margin here, I can put contact phone numbers and things like that. So I'm trying to get it back in there. There we go. This is actually a stand. This is genealogy, the Trapper Keeper. This is all about my editing software and YouTube and all of that. This is the Chris Benoit case file. Let me know in the comments if you'd like a video on that. That would be a very long video. There is my grandmother. I believe that was her 80th birthday. She died at 87. My father got this from work. The more years you worked, the better gift you got every year at Christmas. You could pick out of a catalog. At one point in time, it was LL Bean, because that's who they were making blankets for at the time. I also have, is it back here? Yeah, that he didn't care about it. He just went about his work, did his thing. Come on, focus camera. And didn't think much about it. I'm very proud of it. It's only behind the door because I have to leave the door open. Ow. Now let's go take a look at his other sports collectibles, which probably aren't worth a ton. I don't think any of these are autographed. Oh, this one is, and it has a certificate of authenticity. This one is Nolan Ryan, and it is absolutely autographed, and as you see sticking out there is a certificate of authenticity, and there is what it says. First career no-hitter. And I love this thing up here. That's so cool. This here is Ray Bork. He is another Bruins legend. Sorry, Chris Jericho. Yeah, this is not. I'm trying to get a picture of it without the glare. There we go. This one is not signed, but sorry, Chris Jericho, but that's who we root for. This is Yaz, Carl Yastrzemski. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's not in the best spot. So that's that stuff. I gave a lot of his baseball cards away. I did keep some, as you saw. Okay. That stuff is important to me, and I will find a place for it when I move. I'm going to let Diane do the kitchen, because this was her work. Except for the pictures on either end. This was her work. and the little bubbles hanging there were my work, because that's a Christmas ornament with my parents and me at their 40th anniversary, and then that is Mom and Dad. Oops. And that is Mom and Dad. Very hard to see. A lot of glare. This is my father's mother a zillion years ago. And I have Mom over here, which I've got to get a better picture of Mom. And these are great aunts and uncles. I actually just showed you the obituary one off. This is my grandfather's military stuff, a copy of it. My natural grandfather. The man I call Grampy Schmidt, was also in the military. Korea and World War II, we believe. I love you, Larry. Miss you. But I know Mom's with you now. I know that was a beautiful reunion. When I find my autograph book, I will show that to you. Oh, I didn't show you these other two autographs. Well, I did on another video that never made it. But anyway, this is Gary Michael Capetta. He was a ring announcer, and I really liked him. I got to see him live once, and he was signing copies of his book. And because I ordered it off of a radio interview with him, I also got, I don't know if you can see it way up there, but there's a wrestling magazine up there that I sealed with the food sealer that also has his signature, which was a bonus for buying it off the radio show. This, let's bring it over here and hopefully it won't glare. Jim Cornette, a sweetheart of a man, by the way. I called him and left a message, what I thought was his office. I get a call back and it's his personal number. He actually called me back. I said, oh my God, I'm so sorry I invaded your privacy. He's like, don't worry about it. And that's Dad and I, by the way, at Whalen Park. And that's Dad eons ago. Snow globe. And that's Mom. He said that my letter got caught between tours. Oh yeah, my sloth, part of my sloth collection, by the way. And that one there is the most well-traveled sloth ever. And I have this sloth and this sloth as well. That's the cat in the hat. That was given to me by a very special person. That is Barry. Barry I have had since I was 6 months old. Barry is in horrible condition, but I'll never get rid of Barry. And again, I showed you this earlier, but didn't work out so well. Just to show you what was going on when we were filming the cancer story. Yeah, all on my wall. And I have Legs pipe because we had a leak. Could have been a whole lot worse. Really could have been. Oh yeah, this sloth. I have sloth socks and sloth this and sloth that because everybody gives me sloth. And hey, whatever works. I try to make my vlogs interesting, but it's hard because I'm by myself. Most vloggers have other things going on. Not this one. Boop. But that's okay, because I can find things to vlog about. For instance, oops, it's dark out there. Don't know why, but well, I get a letter today, which was no big deal at all. I sent back what they wanted. The problem was the little piece of letter that was on top, stapled to the actual form I had to send back, said please use the enclosed stamped envelope. Too bad there wasn't an enclosed stamped envelope. So I had to call the place and find out what to do. So I ran that to the post office. I ran to the post office yesterday and mailed out 2 certified letters. I am trying to get my mother's medical records. You would think, being... Let me sit down before I make you dizzy. Being her only heir, being her only surviving child, her closest next of kin, that it would be a relatively easy thing to do. But the hospital wants me to become a voluntary administrator. Well, I don't have the money to do this. So, I had to fill out an affidavit of indigency and all the paperwork to become the administrator, and send them to 2 places, certified mail. I filled out probably more than I needed to fill out, but I would rather do more than less, you know what I mean? My mother always said that. She always instilled in me, I had to send other paperwork in for something else, and I sent more than I needed, because my mother always instilled that in me, and my goodness, it's hot today. Always instilled that in me, that you should do that. And the color is horrible. I'm hoping it's better once I get it over there. That you should do more than you need to. Never do less. Always do more. And so, that's what I did. Excuse me. I actually have my new living room in my new apartment all laid out. I must be driving the guy that lives there crazy. He is my friend, and he knows I want his apartment when he's gone, and the landlord has already arranged it. It's a 1-bedroom, and I have the living room set up in my head. When I was over there, I realized, thank goodness, that the windows are actually separated. There's a piece of wall in between, big enough to put that, which is what I think I'm going to put there. Let me make sure that stand right there, which is what I think I'm going to put there. I have the choice of that or, oh, there's some more genealogy down here, by the way. And you know what? I just found my autograph book. Can you believe that? You know what I'll do? Ow, ow. I will make another vlog of the autograph book. So let me close this vlog out, and I'll make another vlog. Remember, this is Punky's world, and you're always welcome in it. Goodbye and God bless.